So you've probably seen this before. Or maybe this is you. A business that's been around for years. It earns, it survives. Maybe it was passed down from your parents or built from the ground up with sweat and grit. But now, it's chaotic. No org chart, no job descriptions, no clear accountability, no systems. Everyone reports directly to you, the owner. Every decision needs your approval. Every mistake lands on your lap. And yet, you're too overwhelmed to fix it. So this video is about what to do when your business is stuck in that trap. How to fix the invisible mess by starting with governance, structure, strategy, and systems. So hi, I'm Dennis Hilario. I help business owners and entrepreneurs like you bring order to chaos. I run multiple businesses myself, and over the years, I've helped dozens of SMEs in the Philippines transition from survival mode to growth mode using simple but powerful frameworks. So if you find value in building your business with clarity and control, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. So let me tell you about one of my clients, a customized office furniture business. When I first stepped into their office, I immediately sensed the stress. The owner was exhausted. Orders were coming in, yes, but production deadlines were missed, clients were confused, and employees were constantly asking what to do. So they had inherited the business from their parents, a legacy business, but they had no formal organizational chart. Everyone, like salespeople, the carpenters, admin, reported to the owner. There were no SOPs, no KPIs. They didn't even know which jobs were profitable. And so we fixed it. And here's how. Before you fix the business, you must prepare yourself to lead the change. This starts with understanding the core elements of corporate governance. So here's what you need to implement. So this is Corporate Governance 101. Set up basic governance practices, regular leadership syncs, approval protocols, compliance checks, and financial oversight. Governance is not about bureaucracy. It's about clarity and control. Start with leadership sync. Meet weekly with your department heads. Use this time to review operations, remove roadblocks, and align on key priorities. Second is financial pulse check. Review your cash flow, accounts receivables, payables, and financial runway with your finance head or accountant. So this gives you a realistic view of your resources. Next is strategic projects review. Identify 1 to 2 key strategic projects that will have a high impact. Focus on execution. Next is KPI dashboard review. Start tracking key metrics using a simple dashboard. Sales, production, timelines, customer satisfaction. Next is governance task. Put in place a process for policy approvals, pricing decisions, compliance matters, and legal review. Another one is people check-ins. Begin with simple performance check-ins with your team, regular feedback, focused, and growth-oriented. The last but not the least is stakeholder communication. Send out monthly updates to your team and relevant stakeholders. Keep them in the loop so that sets the tone. Change is coming. Alright, so if you're kind of business owner who's ready to make the shift and start leading more effectively, check out my self-paced course, Prioritize Like a CEO. It's designed to help you align your leadership style with your company's needs and implement strategic systems fast. Link is in the description. Alright, so let's proceed with the next phase, organizational clarity. So the goal here is to create structure to enable delegation and accountability. Step 1 is to define a simple org chart. Just 5 key roles reporting to you, the CEO, like sales, production, finance, admin, and operations. Next is write basic job descriptions. Nothing fancy, just 5 to 7 bullet points per role. Next is map key workflows. Like workflows from quotation to sales, sales to production, production to like delivery and billing. Identify pain points with your current workflow. Like if the sales gives vague specifications, production didn't update status, no proper handoff process, and so on. So we fix this by assigning 1 point person per function and outlining a simple process flow. Then we posted it on the wall. Why? Because people cannot be accountable if they don't know their lane. So if you need help in setting up your org chart and job descriptions, I highly recommend checking out my HR Starter digital course. It's built specifically for SMEs who want to get their team aligned. So link again is in the description. Next phase is strategy and performance planning. The goal here is to define what success looks like and how to measure it. So with my client, we ran a mini strategic planning workshop, starting with SWOT analysis. Identified strengths, basically their craftsmanship. Their weaknesses, one weakness of that company is they have no tech. Opportunities are like in their industries, office fit-outs, and their threats, like, well, low-cost competitors. So then we define their 6-month goal. Like one of their goals is to reduce turnaround time from 21 to 14 days. Next is to increase their quote-to-win rate or conversion rate by 20%. Then next goal is to implement basic dashboard. Then the next step was we defined department level KPIs. Like in production, we defined the turnaround time per job, on-time delivery rate, production error rate, sales KPIs like monthly bookings, quote-to-win ratio or conversion rate, average order value. Then next is financial KPIs like the gross margin, accounts receivable turnover. So each KPI was assigned to one person. So that's the department head. We printed the dashboard and reviewed it every Monday. So wins were celebrated, misses were discussed without blames, and eradicate the roadblock. The basis of the KPIs usually is coming from the previous performance. But if you don't have one from, the previous years or historically, then set a baseline. Next is phase 3. So after preparing yourself for corporate governance, then the phase 1 is a clear workflow and job description. Phase 2 is the strategic plan. And phase 3 is all about system implementation and training. The goal is to introduce tools to reinforce the SOPs and performance culture. No fancy ERP at first. We started simple, like Google Sheets for tracking production schedules, Trello for job orders, Messenger Group or Viber for urgent updates. We trained the team to log status updates daily. Then we ran weekly dashboard reviews. What's working? What's stuck? What are we learning? Then eventually we transitioned to an ERP system tailored to their needs. This gave us better visibility across inventory, job orders, and finances in one place. Why? Because the system isn't the tool. The system is the behavior. Alright, so here's what happened 6 months later. The owner was no longer drowning in decisions. The team was more confident. Deadlines were hit. Gross margin improved by 18%. All because we followed the process. Lead the transformation, build structure, set direction, systemize. So if your business feels stuck in chaos, start small. Start with one org chart, one KPI, one dashboard. Because until you fix the foundations, you'll always feel like you're running but not growing. Okay, so if this video helped you, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who's in the same boat. I also run workshops for SMEs and have digital courses on this exact process. So if you want help structuring your business, check the link in the description. Let's build your business with clarity, structure, and sanity. I'll see you in the next one.